So, what can you expect once early voting gets underway in the district tomorrow? I want to bring in Jess Arnold right now. She's live outside Nats Park in Southeast, which is serving as a super voter center. She picks up our team coverage from there. Jess?
Yeah, that's right, Bruce. It's one of 6 super vote centers throughout the city and one of 32 total early vote centers. Now, a super vote center just means it's double the capacity, so they can fit about 100 people inside at any given time. Now, here at Nats Park, the DC Board of Elections says that voters will be going into the Diamond Club to cast their ballots, and I'm sure many of you will be excited to hear the World Series trophy will be on display throughout the process. So what are the main points that you need to know for tomorrow? I asked a spokesperson for the BOE to explain. The D.C. Board of Elections says it sent every registered voter in D.C. a mail-in ballot. As of Thursday, the board has received nearly 125,000 of those completed ballots. So, do you have to bring that mail-in ballot when you're voting in person? And will voting in person affect how quickly your ballot is counted? BOE spokesperson Nick Jacobs says no to both.
This was a question that was posed on Reddit. This voter was wondering, okay, I live in a ward that's different from Nats Park, for example. Can I still go there to vote?
Absolutely. That is the one thing we've incorporated in voting this year. And it's been true with drop boxes as well, and remains true with early voting centers and then the 95 regular vote centers that will be open on election day. You can vote in any center you want, regardless of which ward you live in and which ward you would potentially be voting in.
What COVID precautions is the board taking to keep voters safe?
We'll be wiping down voting machines between each individual use. We'll be wiping down other equipment, pens, tables, everything. We'll be enforcing social distancing, and you must wear a mask to enter a vote center. We will have masks available if you happen to forget it.
Jacob says there is one other option where you don't have to wear a mask: curbside voting.
You can pull up in front of a vote center and someone can come out and they'll be able to vote within your car.
He says that's not available at super vote centers. If you need to register, you can do so the same day at a vote center. You'll just need to bring one of these proofs of residence. Jacobs has one big ask for voters: be patient.
We are dealing with an unprecedented volume and unprecedented circumstances. Because of those health precautions, there are going to be lines, and it is going to take a little bit of time.
Now, these early vote centers throughout D.C. will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, including the weekend leading up to Election Day. And worth noting here, Bruce, the Leave to Vote Amendment Act took effect at the beginning of the month, and it guarantees D.C. employees the right to 2 hours of paid time off to come out and vote. And students also are supposed to be given an excused absence of at least 2 hours so they can come out to vote as well. Bruce?